Hi, my name is Caroline Santa-Ana, and this is my Foundation of Reading Synthesis project. I will start off with balanced literacy. Balanced literacy is a tool to teach reading. It includes 4 components: guided reading, shared reading, independent reading, and interactive read-alouds. These 4 components can all be used to teach the Big 5 of reading. The Big 5 includes phonological awareness, phonics, comprehension, vocabulary, and fluency. Phonological awareness is connected to phonemic awareness because they both focus on the sounds of language orally. These two are slightly different. Phonological awareness is the awareness that words have specific sounds, and phonemic awareness is when children can identify and manipulate the sounds of certain parts of words. Now, phonics is connected to both phonological awareness and phonemic awareness because this is the stage when the sounds of language become connected to written letters. To teach specific phonics skills is through the word work component of a guided reading lesson. For example, I did this with my case study student. We were focusing on compound words, and I chose a book that had a few examples. We would make up these words with my letter tiles and then separate them. Then discuss compound words are 2 words that come together to make 1 word. After, I had her come up with examples of her own. Comprehension in reading includes 3 types of strategies, which are thinking within the text, thinking about the text, and thinking beyond the text. Let's zoom in and view the components of each of these. Thinking within the text includes 6 strategies: searching for and using information, adjusting, monitoring and self-correcting, summarizing, solving words, and maintaining fluency. Next, thinking about the text includes 2 strategies: critiquing and analyzing. Lastly, the strategies for thinking beyond the text are inferring, making connections, synthesizing, and predicting. Now, an example of how to use guided reading to teach for comprehension is during the teaching points of a guided reading lesson. Here, you can choose one of the components, one of the comprehension strategies to focus on with your student. I did this earlier this semester with my case study student. I taught a guided reading lesson on the comprehension strategy of making connections. I did this after we read a story about bones and why they were important. I had her think about why bones were important and then draw a picture of herself without bones. We then talked and listed out all the things we could not do without our bones and what would happen if we did not have them. Comprehension is also affected by some things. Students must have vocabulary, fluency, as well as background knowledge to comprehend a text. Yes, these two are components of the Big 5, as well as connected within the Big 5. Vocabulary is next. A way vocabulary can be taught is through interactive read-alouds. A teacher can do this while reading and stop on a hard word and explain the meaning of the word through context. Last of the Big 5 is fluency. This can be taught through guided reading or shared reading. Fluency needs to be taught to maintain fluency, connecting back to comprehension. Together, these all make up successful reading.